How's everybody doing? Okay, but I've been doing readings most of the day. I still have people that need to call me for readings that have already paid. I mentioned who they were. I'll be doing another reading next after this live stream, and that will be let's see who we have here: Betsy, Saraniti, and Akira. And of course, Russ can call anytime. Irene for the birth chart. Um, Bafani, Bifana for the birth chart. Chantal Mendez, Belinda, and Zoe. Okay, so I'm waiting for your call, guys. Okay, I'm waiting for your call. And of course, if you guys want a reading, you can call me. I'll be doing readings all night. For 25 for 25. The number is 281-690-8825, and you pay either a PayPal or Zelle. Do not put a Cash App. It's still disabled. So I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna type it in Zelle, and the number 7. Okay, that's 485-6258. And let me just make sure. Let me make sure that it is 62. Okay, yeah, and that is Zelle, up, which is the People's Astro at gmail.com. All righty. This is a collective reading. We have masculine and feminine energies. We have men that can embody feminine energy, and we got women that can embody masculine energy. Take what resonates. If something doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Okay, very good. And we are going to use, of course, the life card. We talked about daily life, right? The like look like I call it the zodiac wheel of life, and then of course the subconscious will be the moon. Okay, the new moon in Libra occurred on September 25th last week, almost 2 weeks ago. Sometimes I do it in the middle of the week or a week after, so you can look backwards and see if it resonates. That way you have a little bit of reference point to go on. Okay, Leo, let's start with you. Okay, what is the new moon in Libra going to be? Understand that when we're dealing with Libra, we got the moon in Libra, we got Mercury in Libra, and we got the sun in Libra. And we're approaching a lunar eclipse also in Libra. So this whole cycle, especially with the eclipse moon, will last about 6 months. In addition, you have to add another 3 months because of the moon, the sun, and Mercury retrograde can extend and delay things. And even though, let's say, Mercury enters Scorpio, you will still be feeling the effects of Mercury in Libra for the time that it was retrograde. So we're looking at 9 months of the same theme of Libra, which deals with social justice or the justice system, judicial court adjudication, right? And also love and romance, relationship, love, dealing with the spouse, marriage. That's the second category. The third category is fiduciary relationships, business partnerships, and business, because it's the open public, right? Libra creates the field of the seventh house, which is the open public, and also your open enemies. Your open enemies is the fourth category, and how you relate to the public. Any improprieties, any injustices of any kind, whether in business or in your personal relationships or some legal matter, that deals with the court system or the judification is going to be in high focus for the next 9 months. This is a very, very heavy theme of Libra lasting 9 months. Again, all the three major planets are in Libra, and then the approaching lunar eclipse. Okay, so let's start with you, Leo. What's going on with you? Hmm? 6 and 7. All right. Remember, this is a polarity. I didn't write it in the header, but it's a polarity. You're not one sign. You're two signs. The birth sign, the sun sign, and also the subconscious, which is the opposite sign. Okay. We're going to be looking at the what's in the consciousness, in the mind, and right at the forefront, which is the subconscious, the ego, with Leo, and then we're going to examine the subconscious, which is the moon. All right. The first card we have. Extreme dissatisfaction. Extreme dissatisfaction. Here, this is a card that deals with harvest. You see the green pastures in the background and the bucket with stuff in there. You already seem like you don't have enough in the upright. In the reverse, this symbolizes poverty, losing everything, losing all material resources. It's the 10. It's like the 10 of Wands is devastated. A complete financial or 10 of Pentacles, right? Even though we're dealing with a lot of red, but we have a lot of green. So that can also go to the earth signs, particularly Virgo, which deals with harvest and collecting of harvest and resources, right? It's in the reverse. So that I can see how it can cause some worry here. Okay. The next card we have is the Empress. The Empress, that's Libra or Taurus energy. It's in the upright. So we have someone here that's a divine feminine, and it's very abundant, extremely. The Empress embodies all four queens: the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. All together, that makes an Empress. The next level up is High Priestess. And after that, there's no more level up. It's a direct connection with the divine. So this is divine energy. So this is an Empress here. Now, what about this Empress? It does not really fit with the loss of resources. Loss of resources and Empress energy don't go together. Okay. So there's somebody here that's on your mind. Okay. We have here the Six of Swords. Okay. Someone is moving away to calmer waters. To have this next to the Empress suggests that this Empress, whether it's a man carrying Empress energy or a woman, left the scene and went far away, crossing waters. So it could be in another state, another country. Okay. This seems already to me to be speaking to a particular person or situation in the collective. Not getting the feeling that this is for the overall collective. So this might apply to many, but to a select few. Okay. We have here the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a relationship. Here's the two, the girl and the boy. So this might have been a relationship that left, and it might, I'm not seeing it yet, but it might cause great pain since this is a relationship that goes back since you were children. This could have been a childhood sweetheart, or some kind of a connection. This can also be past life memories, a past life um, connection. Here we see the angel witnessing two souls making a spiritual contract to be together in the incoming life. So I'm getting that feel energy here. Okay, this might not resonate with everybody. It seems very specific. And here we have the Chariot. Okay, so it seems that the Empress leaving was the right thing to do. This was a successful choice for the Empress to leave. The Empress symbolizes abundance. So it makes sense that if she leaves, her energy and magic of whatever she touches turns into gold, the Midas touch. With the Empress, nothing can go wrong. You could even present her with a proposal, and it could be a bullshit proposal, and she'll make it great. It's really a muse. So it's understandable that this is poverty. Upon her leaving, bad luck immediately took over, and things started to reverse or go wrong for a particular person. To some of you in the collective, take what resonates. And then we have here the wheel of fortune in the reverse. So this Empress leaving the scene was a good thing, but it did not go in your favor, Leo. This is this is karma. Again, the Justice card, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune are karmic cards. A reverse of fortune. Okay, for the wheel to come in the reverse means that there's karma heading your way that may not be so good, which explains why now you're in poverty. Okay, so what's going on here? Huh? And this also, because it's all lack of material resources, also symbolizes number 10 in Capricorn, right? 10 of Pentacles, depression over this. And then here we have you're focusing on the negative. What went wrong? What caused this Empress to leave the scene? And I get the feeling that she left quietly, stealthily, unannounced. It's like you're looking out, wow, she got away or he got away about it. And, you have a very angry stance, like, how dare she leave? How dare he leave? Whatever, take whatever resonates, right? Okay. And this is the number 5 energies, chaos. Number 5, always a chaotic energy. And of course, here we have the 10. 10 subtract 5 is 5. So chaos caused this woman to leave, ending the conflict. Now you were left in the cold. Okay, because number 5 also represents 5 of Pentacles. Again, a lot of green, a lot of earth. But notice that there's no leaf. There's no leaf. It's bare. So this is also symbolic of poverty and lack of resources, the number 5. Okay, now let's look at the subconscious, because I get the feeling that there's no communication. You're not even talking to anyone. Not talking to. It's like you're going into hermit mode over this, and no one knows really what's going on. So let's look at the subconscious and see if it tells the story of what happened. Donations are appreciated. We thank you too, Uncle Fernando. Thanks you. Okay, let's see. Let us begin from here. Okay, let's look at the first one, which is, of course, the lack of material resources or the loss of it. Okay, in the reverse, we have here the moon in the reverse. Adjustments are required in the upright. Adjustments are required. It was in the reverse. No adjustments were made. They were required, but the action wasn't being taken to make them. So there was an opportunity to correct this situation, to correct or mend this relationship, but no action was taken. The moon in its first quarter. Then we have the Empress. All right? All right? And in the subconscious, we have the moon in the reverse. We have here Emotions are running high in the reverse. So that means that this Empress couldn't be more bothered and just heading out and just made an exit. No questions, nothing, just gone. Which seems to have taken people by surprise. I don't think you anticipated that this would be a move that the Empress would make. But here she did. And here we have moved to common waters, moved away, far away. And here with the moon, we have the moon in the reverse. Okay, we have here, don't let pride get in your way. There's the Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. It's in the reverse. Pride did get in the way. And she said, fuck that shit. Keep your pride. And she left. Okay? We have again the children, right? Six of Cups. This could be a past relationship in the current life or a past relationship in the past life. And this is a spiritual contract, maybe for they were born. There is the angel bearing witness to the spiritual contract that they should fulfill on earth life. Okay, so take it either way. The moon here in the upright, and it says, be bold and make the first move. Okay, be bold and make the first move. Did you make the first move, Leo? Let's find out. No, let's find out. Let me make sure that all cards are correct. Did this person make the first move in trying to mend this? You can't expect the Empress to do it. She's the Empress. She's the prize. You know, that's that Leo. That's that pride. You thought you were the important one. No, the Empress is, because you want the Empress. She don't want you, but she don't need nobody. She good. Okay, so you have to be the one to prove yourself to the Empress. Did you take a first move, a first step? The answer is no, you did. Hence, why she got the fuck out. The Chariot, she got the fuck out. All right, now, and talking about leaving, right? The Chariot, the Cancer energy. We have the moon in the upright. Hold your vision. She held her, you weren't it. So she left. This might resonate for some of you and others might not. Okay. And then we have here the wheel of fortune in reverse against your favor, because there was delays, the pride got in the way and didn't take the first move to make it work. So, you know, listen, you only get what you put out, right? Okay. And with the moon card, we have the moon in the upright. Ooh, this is very interesting. Look at that, right? Here we have the blood red moon. Conclusions are within reach. Oh my God. Conclusions were within reach. But it means taking the first step to conclude something that wasn't taken. Okay, this is like stalling, and not speaking your truth. And then the last one is, you know, the anger, focusing on the negative. Like in hindsight, I should have acted. I should have taken the first step, the first move. I should have worked it out. I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay, and now you know you left not knowing what to do because she gone or he gone. Right? And the moon here is in the reverse. And here it says, take time to breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. But you didn't do that. You didn't do that. You know, you were in this anger and this hate, you know, and listen, calm yourself, meditate, relax. You know, you don't want to put on stress to yourself. This is the reading for a Leo. Now let's flip it and go into Aquarius. Aquarians. And this is the justice with the new moon in Libra, the Mercury retrograde and the sun in Libra, the approaching eclipse in Libra. So this was justice. It might not be the justice that you was looking for, but you have to look at the role that you played in missing this opportunity, Leo. Now, Aquarius, what's going on with you? You've been pretty quiet throughout all of this. What's going on with you? Okay. Aquarius. This should be good because Aquarius and Libra are air signs, so it's a natural trine to Libra. It all depends on what's in your birth chart, though. Yes. Okay, let's begin. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Of one. Lack of self-confidence. Lack of self-confidence. The Eight of Swords. You're stuck. There's something incarceration for some of you, not everybody. For others, it could be a mental prison, a mental jail. But one that you can get out of because the gate is open. But there's a sword buried on the earth right in front of this person. Not knowing if they should pull out the sword or even realizing that they can walk past the sword. They can walk beside the sword and walk out. It's like they have tunnel vision and they're stuck on something that's not allowing them to look at it from another perspective, move aside and walk out. So this can be self-imposed. And the natural Rider-Waite deck is imprisonment. And here we have Leo, the strength card in the reverse. So when you have the strength card in the reverse for any sign, it can mean poor health or declining health. Also a lack of will or also a lack of self-love. Remember, Leo represents the inner child, which is why that child is there too. Okay, with the halo. Right? So this lack of self-esteem, self-worth, but I'm really getting here that is failing health. This can also be mental health too. The Eight of Swords is also mental health because it's mental entrapment, self-imposed, or guilt as well. Okay, so there might be some guilt here. And in this one, we have the King of Swords in the reverse. Like very mean, cruel, malicious, vicious, venomous, and someone who causes slander. Okay. Some of you might be guilty of this. I don't know. Okay. And then this one, we have this is the Seven of Pentacles, planting seeds and seeing the fruits bear. So this is talking about an investment. Okay. An investment or investing in something. It can also be business too. Right. And then we have the star. The star is Aquarius energy, but it's in the reverse. So the star talks about wish fulfillment. So even though you've planted seeds and you seem to have bear fruit, there is this. It was probably done through maliciousness. This gives me the feeling of racketeering and embezzlement. Okay, racketeering and embezzlement and getting caught. That's what this is really telling me here. Okay, with the star in the reverse, it can also be a strong possibility that this be jail or imprisonment because of those illegal business practices. For some of you, this resonates. For other of you, it may not. And here we have, the Page of Swords. Okay, the Page of Swords is um, lying, slandering, but it could also be watching someone. In the reverse, it gives stalking energy. And then the last one we have, oh, this is a turning point here. Awakening. This is also very Aquarius, even though it shows a hint of Pisces with the upside down guy hanging from the tree. But it's really an Aquarius card because there's another person on top. There's a head up and there's a head down. So maybe most of your life, because measured by the length of the tree trunk, you've made wrong decisions or an error, stuck in a particular belief system. And now, at a short period of time, still in your prime of life or a little older, you have awakened to something. And you're looking at things from a different perspective than from this perspective. Okay. So that's good. So something that started out kind of bad is turning out good. Maybe you needed time alone, and incarceration gives you that time to contemplate and maybe awaken to the errors that you've made, and how maybe you needed to get to this point to be awakened. And if you're not incarcerated, you will find some kind of eureka moment in which you're going to get out of your mental prison and be awakened to something that you didn't see before. So that's kind of good. I like that. That's kind of good. It turns out positive. Let's see, but I still feel like it's kind of like chaotic energy in a pressure cooker, and holding it in. Let's look at the subconscious, which will be Leo, and see if it tells the story of what's really going on or what has gone on. Okay. Yes, again, this seems very specific to someone. I won't be surprised if it doesn't resonate with everybody. Oh, look at this. This wasn't supposed to even be here. Let's take a peek. Ah, angry. Thinking about the negative. And I think that we can put that right here. And in thinking about the negative and thinking of what went wrong, an awakening occurred. So thank you, Spirit. That was well. All right, so we're going to put that here. But the moon, we're gonna, oh no, we started the reverse. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. In the first one, the mental prison, right? Or actual incarceration. The moon in the reverse. And we have faith in your dreams. You don't seem to have faith in your dreams. You're lacking confidence or belief, which has you mentally stuck. And that I can see that with Aquarius because it's a really mental air sign. It's not really spiritual, in like a Pisces or psychic or believing in a higher God kind of sense. Don't forget that Aquarius can sometimes have a God complex and not quite believe in spirituality. For some, not everybody. Or maybe there's a trauma here which causes a lack of belief in self and in spirit, which is a little bit kind of hard because Aquarius kind of embodies both, right? And then we have it explains why there's a lack of strength. And here we have the moon also in the reverse with the lion here. And it says, confidence is your key to success. Well, there you go. You're lacking confidence, which is making you depressed, which is the self-esteem issues, which is why you're in this mental prison because you don't have faith. And then we have the King of Swords in the reverse, meanness and cruelty and coldness. And we have the moon in the upright here. And notice that it's winter when it's cold. Very symbolic of the cold King of Swords in the reverse, coldness. And here we have, and the moon, of course, it is in its first quarter. What do you need to release? Yeah, because anger, the King of Swords in the reverse is angry, bitter, vicious, spiteful. So he's holding on to something that he needs to release so that he can get out of this rut. Okay. And then we have the Harvest, Seven of Pentacles, planting seeds, making things grow. And it seems like this is a really good card. What's so angry about that? And here we have the Moon in the upright. And it says the energy is gaining momentum. Okay. So maybe the seeds have not fully sprouted. Maybe you need to be more patient. This could all be a question of patience, Aquarius. Huh? Okay. The star in the reverse. But we know why. All of these other things are reversed. You know, the strength card, the incarceration, the mental prison, the lack of confidence, spirituality. Of course, and this is your card. With all reason, it will be reversed. Okay. You think you're not getting your wish fulfillment. Here we have the card in the upright, which is Pisces. Interesting. We just made the analogy of the awakening card with the guy sitting on top of the tree and the guy upside down. Right? Uh, Meditate and contemplate. Yes, you need to meditate and contemplate as to why you don't feel that you have faith in your goals and dreams. Why you have a problem with low self-worth or low self-esteem. You know, you need to work on your solar plexus, Aquarius. So you need to go within and figure it out. Right? And here we have, yeah, the Page of Swords, darker type of energy, watching somebody. We have the Moon in the reverse, Taurus energy. Okay, prosperity lies ahead. Nope, it doesn't. It's in the reverse, and you cannot have prosperity feeling like this, Aquarius. That's why you need to go inward and kind of like reevaluate your value systems and look at things honestly. Okay, we have the awakening, right? Which is a good thing, but we have the Moon in the reverse. And here we have bring love into the situation. You ain't bringing love, ain't no love coming. You're not bringing it to the situation because you lack spiritual faith, you lack self confidence, you lack all these things going on here. I mean, it's fucked up, Aquarius. It really is fucked up. Because you have to figure this out. So, what something threw you off kilter? Okay. And then we have again the angry and disappointed and going over negative feelings, you know, mistake that you might have made, but not regretting. Okay. This is the number five. It's like the Five of Swords or the Five of Cups, you know, regret. And then we have the Moon here in the upright, the Moon in Aries. Uh, it's time to take action. Okay. It's time to take action, but you should take action after you meditate and you figure out what it is that you need to fix and take action to fix it, Aquarius. This is justice for yourself. The new moon in Libra with the sun and the Mercury retrograde is trining the Aquarius, is allowing you the facility to figure this out. And you are intelligent, brilliant, Aquarius, and you have the capacity to figure this out. Okay, everybody. This is the reading for the Leo Aquarius polarity. I hope it resonated with a lot of you. It really seemed very specific. I understand if it didn't. Sometimes it works out that way. Sometimes the collective addresses a particular person or cluster of groups of people in the collective. And you know, that's how you know the spirit works. Guys, I'll be back. You can call for your readings, okay? You donate I'll pay in ZELLE 347-485-6258 is in the description box. Do not send anything to Cash App. We still have to fix that glip or PayPal. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this resonates.